Hey everyone, good afternoon from SeaWorld Orlando. We have been invited out for a special media preview of the brand new attraction Expedition Odyssey right here in Wild Arctic. I'm excited to see this new attraction. It's the flying theater attraction with a different style than I think any of the parks here in Orlando have. So we got to see a construction preview I think a month or two ago. So I'm excited to see how things are and finally get to ride this brand new attraction. This pretty much family-friendly attraction here at SeaWorld, which is much needed. So let's go in and check out Expedition Odyssey. Here we head in. So here we are. You can have, it looks like you will be able to just go to the habitat in the Arctic, and there's the ride safety requirements. Minimum height is 39 inches. With a accompanying height of 39 to 48. Of course, there's a nice little height check thing. Not much has changed. There's some lockers over here, but looks about the same as the old Wild Arctic attraction. I guess they have renamed everything Expedition Odyssey. I mean, that is the name of the attraction. You're still going into the Arctic at the end, so. And I do like that there are separate queues for the habitat and for the attraction itself. So here we are in the pre-show queue area. So you can see all the different Arctic pictures. There is quick queue for this attraction. So just a nice little area, queue area indoors, which is nice here during the summertime. We're heading down the hallway here, where you will be boarding the attraction. Okay. So yeah, this was all under construction last time we were here, and got to see all the little Arctic animals here: seals, walruses, polar bears. And like we said, here is another height check. So 39 inches is, you know, it's gonna be pretty young. That's something SeaWorld I think needs. It's a ride that most of the family will be able to go on. So here we go. We're gonna go to Blue Expedition. All right.
A vital force sustaining life and shaping the land. Each element plays an essential role in this delicate balance.
So what you saw before was the pre-show that they do a little video before you get on, and then they give you some instructions, and then you head through. So I just got off Expedition Odyssey for the first time, and it is a fun experience. Probably the highlight and the best thing about this attraction is how close you get to the animals. It is really amazing how close that obviously they use drones to get to these animals up in the Arctic, and I guess underwater too. Be interested to see. I guess they use some sort of submersible drone to shoot those parts. So that was really cool to see the different, how close you got to the animals, and they really got into parts of the Arctic, it looks like, that most people haven't seen, except for maybe some documentaries. So it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It doesn't look as good when it's moving. The flying parts are okay. But to me, it was all about how close you got to the animals, and really impressive, really neat. And it's I think it's going to be a great addition here to SeaWorld, and just a fun family attraction, which is what SeaWorld needs. Like I said, 39-inch height restriction. Most young children can ride this. Let's go check out and see what, I guess now they're just calling it the Arctic. So you get over here, and it says the Arctic awaits, if you can see that. We're going to see the refreshed habitat here. That used to be Wild Arctic, and I'm excited. Let's go check it out. Into the refreshed area. Last time we were here, this was all under construction. The beluga whale pool was actually empty. We actually got to see down into it, so it is nice to see that all of this has been refreshed. We get a nice look. We're going to go over here and look down into the beluga whale habitat. It's nice to see this all refreshed. I don't know. Oh, there they are. There's one of the whales. They still have the underwater viewing, so we'll probably get a closer look at the whales down there. So this looks way better than used to. You can tell that everything has been redone, repainted, cleaned, and everything. So I'm excited. Let's keep going through the habitat here and see what's new. So as I said, we're heading down through the habitat. Everything just looks refreshed. It looks nicer. You can tell, look at the floor. They've obviously gone through, cleaned, repainted so much stuff here. And of course, it's another view of the beluga whale habitat. And of course, you're still in the shipwreck. You're walking through here. We'll continue on here, and you can see some penguins in here. They're off. It's always nice to see penguins. You know, they're in South America, but but yeah, everything's got a nice, refreshed look to it. I know this was the walrus habitat. I don't know if they're in there. So, but all of this looks practically brand new. Which was, you know, it wasn't just about introducing the new Expedition Odyssey ride. It was also about refreshing the habitat for the animals. So yeah, this the headquarters for the expedition. This all has a nice new look to it. It's hard for me to remember if this was exactly what this was here, because there were some little interactive spots. But this all looks brand new to me. So it's nice. It's supposed to give you a feel of what it's like for people who are doing an expedition up to the Arctic. And of course, there still is the walkway down. So let's head on down to the other level so we can see what we can see underwater. Because it's always cool getting to see those underwater views. So now this looks the same. I remember this before, where you can time yourself on how long you can hold your breath compared to a polar bear, a beluga whale, a walrus, and a harbor seal. So you can see it's sort of like the dive locker area for the expedition. And yeah, this is, I believe, still supposed to be the walrus habitat. And here's some of the different walruses that'll be out at different times. But it looks like they are not out right now. So we will move on. Some of this part looks the same, but like I said, everything has been refreshed. Over here, doesn't look like any of the penguins are in the water right now. But, you know, this is usually our favorite spot because, look, it's a beluga whale. Someone's being shy. So cool. Yeah. You go whip a Yui over here. Yep. I know they have to be happy back in their habitat here. I feel like someone's showing off. So it looks like this area is still the same. And now, like I said, I'm not quite sure what has changed, what hasn't changed, but this looks like it still has some of the interactive stuff that was here before. Yep. So I have the different little stations here. I don't know if the way station still works. But, so you still have these little interactive exhibits. So we're heading out of the Arctic and back into the real world. It's nice to see that this this attraction, this exhibit has been given an update. It's nice to see the updated animal habitats. It's really nice. And it's nice to see the beluga whales again. It has been a little bit of a break since we've been able to see them. So we're heading towards the gift shop. So you'll exit into the completely refreshed gift shop. This gift shop has been completely redone and looks amazing, really. It's been mostly used for clearance items in the last for like few years. So, and speaking of merchandise, there is Expedition Odyssey merchandise. You've got everything from nice big giant bottles. That's a huge water bottle. Got little shot glasses or toothpick holders. Got an Expedition Odyssey hat. Little magnets. Another Expedition Odyssey hat. Expedition Odyssey tote bag. Expedition Odyssey long sleeve. I guess this is one of those like breathable or cooling shirts, or I don't know if it's a swim shirt, but it's one of those types of shirts. And of course you got the opening day 2025 t-shirt here. And let's see what else we got over here. We got a coffee cup. Expedition Odyssey coffee cup. Coasters. Another big giant cup. Because you gotta hydrate. Got some water resistant stickers. Got a keychain. And roll that upside down. And last but not least, is this a bottle opener? Yes. Expedition Odyssey bottle opener. So there is your Expedition Odyssey merchandise. So that's it from SeaWorld Orlando as we got to check out Expedition Odyssey for the first time. I enjoyed it. It's going to be a great addition for families here. You get to get so close to some of the Arctic animals like polar bears, orcas, beluga whales, seals, and more. That was to me the best thing about the flying theater attraction for this, is how close and up you got to the animals. And the update to the Arctic habitat, it looks amazing. It looks brand new. It's great to see the beluga whales and the penguins. Walruses weren't out, but they will be. Just to see an update, it looks brand new. And the gift shop looks amazing. Everything's been updated here. So enjoy it, come check it out. And remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you got any comments or questions, leave them below. And of course, make sure you are subscribed here to ThrillGeek Studio, because we're bringing you a video almost every week from all different theme parks here in Orlando and around the world. So from SeaWorld Orlando and the soon to be open Expedition Odyssey, I'm Barry. We hope you're enjoying this video. And that's it. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the parks.